Boa tarde, familia. I'm just bored here at the chapel, so I thought to make a young video for y'all, young Elder Malloy's here doing his writing his family. So I thought I would make a video. So yeah, what's been this week? What do you think of this week, Elder Malloy?
It was a good week.
It was a good week. It wasn't a bad week, that's for sure. Could have been worse. Could have been better, I guess you could say, but we did our best. Anything special happened this week? Last week Sunday, well, I guess I already told you about them. No, I didn't. Last week Sunday, we found this cool kazal after President Desafiando challenging us to find at least one new on Sunday. And so we went and found this kazal that lives like in the boondocks. And we taught them last week, and they kind of seemed like they understood, and they fed us some snackies, and that's good. And then we went back this week, and they were there, and that's always a nice surprise. And they had some questions about the difference between the true church and the Catholic Church, because they're very Catholic, and some questions about the Book of Mormon and the purpose of. So we were planning on teaching the second lesson, and that wasn't going to work. So we re-explained basically the restoration. I felt like it went well. They are firm in the Catholic faith, which I respect a lot, but they're open to hear us. They're looking for the truth, so that's good. Other than that, I got Auntie Tia's letter, and thank you, Auntie Tia. And I hope you guys, those of you to whom I wrote, get my letters. Mom, if you could please send those off, that'd be awesome. But let me see if I'm looking at my agenda right now. See if we had anything special. We did a division with the elders of Kahigado with my grandson and great grandson, Elder Halverson and Elder Alvish. Perfect knowledge. No, so I went with Elder Halverson. We taught this guy who lives out in the boondocks, but it was good, and he's a good missionary. I respect him a lot. We worked hard, and we did some contacts. He's very lively, and he's got some. Just the way he does things, I learned a lot from him, and I hoped that he learned something from me. And it was a good division, productive division, and it was good. What else did we do this week? We also found this very cool kazal called Pedro Carina. They're Portuguese from Santarém, and they are part of the Igreja Universal, the Universal Church, and which is funny because I have heard some sketchy things about that church. People tend to not be big fans, but they like their faith at this point. But what was interesting was that the woman was very open to. She said that her faith wasn't in her church, or in the padres or in the pastors, but it was in the Word of God. And so that I respect a lot, even more than someone having faith and practicing their faith. I respect that a lot, that her faith is in the Word of God and in God, by consequentemente. So that's good. And she offered on Sunday, we met with them on Thursday, and on Saturday she offered a very fervent prayer asking to know if the Book of Mormon was the Word of God. And we felt really good about that commitment. We had to leave running because we had other stuff that we had to do on Sunday, because Sundays are always crazy. But that was a good compromiso, right? I felt like it was good. We met up with Miguel and Tanya this week as well. And Miguel and Tanya, man, I just love them so much. They're just 24 quilates. They're 24 karat gold, pa. So cool. They aren't marked anymore. They won't be able to be baptized on the 28th because he's working like a madman. He doesn't get weekends off. He doesn't get any days off. He doesn't, nada. Not for him, not for his family, not for ninguém. Not for anybody. He just works. He has to just work. And so it's kind of complicated like that. And we know that they have the desire. He's like, man, if Tanya wants to go with the kids and stuff to church, man, like, that'd be awesome. I cannot go, though, to church. And so it's a rough situation. We're going to talk to him about that and see if we can get him to talk to his boss, which is his dad. It's a family company of 4. Family company of 4, him, his dad, his mom, and his brother. There's only 4, and they take care of 40 graveyards. And so, not the easiest situation, but we want to see, at least challenge him to talk to his dad, see if he can get Sundays off. If he can't, well, to do bem. As long at least he showed his faith, and we can look for other ways for him to be able to keep this out there holy. But they've been reading, a little bit, and we read with them, and just they've obviously been practicing their prayers, been doing their prayers. They've obviously been reading a little bit, and they understand what they're reading, and it's the feeling in the home is really good. And every time we go there, they bear their testimonies about how they feel different and feel blessed. Blessed? Would you say blessed? Mm-hmm. Feel blessed because of the message that we've been sharing. And so we feel really good about them as well. The timing, not so good at this point, but soon. I feel like soon. Not until the end of this month, no, but after that we will see where life takes us. We're teaching some other Romanian families, one who wants to be baptized but can't because of documentation problems. Another one that we found more recently who's I don't know, Hinata, just like this
Romanian
this
family.
tribe of Romanians. We're just teaching them right now. Some of them don't speak English, but we're like trying to teach them and stuff, use the Romanian pamphlets that we find and stuff. We're teaching that young Indian family too. We just read Jesus the Christ with them. Oh, the Living Christ. Jesus the Christ? No. The Living Christ with them. And they understood that they're part of the Sikh religion, Sikh, Sikh religion. And they have different beliefs. They believe in one God though, so that's one God, sorry. And that's good. And they believe the family is important. Also, no, we didn't read Jesus Christ. We read Family Proclamation to the World. Yeah. Sorry, Family Proclamation to the World. And they said we could come back next week and read the Living Christ with them. And we printed that out in Hindi, but they've asked us to print it out in Punjabi. And they're a really cool family, super cool. Sikh are those people who have like the turbans. They don't cut their beard. They like wear a metal bracelet and stuff. Very nice people. Good roti. Good roti. That was really good. I was really happy. Other than that, anything cool happen other? Opa, sai fora do meu vídeo, tô fazendo vídeo lá. Não, tô
desculpa.
Não, tudo bem.
Você quer pizza?
Não, pode ser.
Tem uma, se vocês quiserem.
Assim, se eles compraram pizza para a gente.
For us!
Yeah! That was Sister Macedo. They bought pizza and they're asking if we wanted any. They're being nice. Pronto. Yeah, it's gonna be a crazy week this week. We gotta go to Porto. And we got Porto Leadership Council. They got Zoom meeting. We got baptismal interviews. We got weekly planning. It's gonna be a busy week, crazy. We probably won't be in our area for about half of it. So we'll find a way. But it's been good. I've been learning a lot about patience and hope and trusting in the Lord. So it's funny that Kuilua talked about that in his talk. And I am grateful for the challenges that I have. And I know that God helps us. He supports us. He realizes what we're going through, what we're thinking, what we're feeling. He also realizes that our purpose here on earth is to grow, you know, is to learn, is to increase, you know. And so if that means that we have to go through some growth pains, then so be it. You know, the purpose is not to suffer, but the purpose is to grow. And so if that means that we have to suffer a little bit, then tá bem, you know. And so I'm grateful that he would help us grow like that. I'm grateful for the ability to ask for help as well. And I'm grateful for the patience that he has with me. Sometimes I lose sight of the end goal. You know, I lose sight. I lose the perspective. I lose the hope. But he's always there reminding me, whether it be through the scriptures or my companion or something said by someone, or you know, even a contact where somebody will say something and I have to testify to that person about the same problems that are going through me, and in that way God reminds me. And so it's a good learning experience. Sempre tá muito pena, né? Não é?
Pedir pra quê?
You're asking.
Para a minha família.
Estás a perguntar que horas são?
Quero parecer que eu sou famosa lá, mamãe. Olá!
Eu assisto
O
mais
que,
tarde.
Malões? Desculpa.
Estás a perguntar que horas são?
Não.
Ah, desculpa.
Eu só queria saber pra quem tava fazendo vídeo. Você tá famosa lá no Havaí.
This is Sister Marcelo. She is from Brasil.
Brasil!
Falar assim.
Não fala não. Não fala nada.
Você deu qual parte do Brasil?
Sou de São Paulo.
Ela é de São Paulo. She's from São Paulo. Same as Elder Bortolo. E ela é corintiana.
Não!
Opa!
Não! Nem quase, nem
São
quase.
Paulino? São Paulino?
Não, palmeirense.
Palmeirense. Eita,
Palmeiras,
sai fora, cara.
Por que sai fora? Você
cara.
nem conhece aquele time.
Conhece Corinthians, né?
Corinthians, nem... Por favor, quem ensinou isso?
Já, pois. Ela é corintiano, né?
Tá uma mala.
Tomou nada. Tomou nada. Mas pronto. That's about it, fam. She's a Palmeiras fan. Apparently it's a soccer team in Brazil, and it's, I don't know. I just back up other Borto who's a Corinthians fan. Anyway, fam, I love you guys. Thank you for writing me, and thank you for being my family. I know that the family is ordained of God. That happiness in family life is most likely to be achieved when founded upon the principles of Jesus Christ, and that it's important that we centralize our lives in Jesus Christ, not just in action, but also in intention. Also in intention, that our hearts and our minds need to be aligned, and that we need to do our best. And if we're having issues with that, we'll always remember that being on the path, moving forward, is always the most important thing. And as we turn to God, He will lift us up, and He will help us, you know, and He will make us more than we can be by ourselves. And so, familia, vos amo. Have a good day, a good week, or whatever it may be, and know that I love you guys, okay? And that's all I have to say. Other Malay, you want to say anything? Here.
Elder Kim is a beast. That means that he's like a good missionary. He's a beast.
Obrigado. Oh, thank you, Other Malay. You're the man, Other Malay.
All I know how
You're a
is,
baptizer.
Yeah. All I know how to say is aloha. So.
Oh, he says aloha to you guys, fam. So there you go.
That
Muito bem.
loves the emphasis on I love people.
He loves you. Yeah. Also, I got a haircut. Turned out pretty good. I kind of like it. It's better than my last one. Anyway, obrigado, fam. Boa chamo. Boa semana. Tchau, tchau.